In this video, we will see about the SCD Type 2 topics that are to be covered. SCD Type 2 Version Implementation, Part 1. SCD Type 2 Version Implementation, Part 2. SCD Type 2 Version Implementation, Part 3. Some technically explanation.
Type 2. There is minor change. We can go and create. Just I'm trying to explain here so that you can. There is 2-3 types. Suppose you are going to maintain the SCD2, then what things need to be care, right? So there is the SCD2 type 2 when are going to store an entire history record in the dimension table, right? To consider the customer here is taking the example as a customer table as a dimension table. We are working as an employee table, but let's see we can relate. There is the here is a customer as a dimension table, and the source and target table structure are shown like this. Here is if you notice the customer ID and locations, right? In target, customer key, target dimension, we created the customer dimensions, okay, and customer key as a number, primary key created, customer ID, location, and the version, right? This is the target. If you notice the source, here only customer ID and location, right? But here he created 2 additional column. One is customer key column, right? Okay, and another one is version. Okay, which version is there means we can identify means this is the current version or its previous version. Means suppose you have updated 2-3 times in particular one record, then version will be changed, increase. So in SCD2 there is some additional column we are going to add, and on the basis of that column we can identify this record is current record and this record is historical. Got it? So here I just try to explain us the basic steps involved in creating SCD Type 2 version mapping are like identify the new record. Always you can identify the new record and inserting into the dimension table with version number as one, right? Always version number as one, and identifying the change record and inserting into dimension table by incrementing the version number. Suppose you have identified that this is the change record. In same case in SCD1, we just identify this record is found a change, right? So if found the change, then we can increment the version number. We are going to insert for particular that record, but version number will be changed. Instead of update, we can go for insert. So let's divide the step to implementing the SCD Type 2 version mapping into 3 parts. How to work on that? So first will be like this, create the source and dimension table in the database, right? The first step will be like we have created like employee table, the source and target dimension. Open the mapping. Here you just try to explain the source analyzer and either create or import the source definition, whatever. Then go to the warehouse designer or target designer and import the target, just step by step typing. Go to the mapping designer tab and create new mapping. Got it? Drag the source into the mapping. Go to the toolbar transformation and then create. Select the lookup transformation, enter a name and create the lookup. Will be window like this. Lookup we are creating just for validating the existing code, similar like. So select your dimension table target, click on OK. Your target table like this one. Edit the lookup transformation, go to the port and remove the necessary port, right? And just keep only customer key, customer ID, location port and the version port in the lookup. And create new port in a customer ID for comparison perspective, just like employee. The new port needs to be connected to the customer ID port or source qualifier like this. Right? All above 4 column is our source column, and last one is our source. We connected from source qualifier. That's for validation as a new record. Customer ID is there or not in our source table or target table. Now Go to the condition tab for the lookup transformation, enter the condition like this, right? So this type of condition we will go to the property and lookup, and this is the lookup actually. Now we have to use an order by class in the above query. Why we are use the order by class? As in the query, if you sort the version number in the ascending order, because we are using the version, because right, so always we just sort the order by, so that in property here, if you in lookup policy multiple match property, if you have to sort a version column in descending order, then you have to specify the lookup policy and multiple match option as use the first value, right? In lookup we just uh, take the first value, which one is matched, then the option first value will be pick, right? Then click OK on the lookup transformation, connect. These are the explaining in detail. Now in new flag, create an expression. Now we have created another expression with input and output, a customer key location, lookup location, source location, output port, new flag, change flag, enter. These are the flag I will create, right? The new flag will be like if the customer key is null, right? In expression, first flag will be if suppose if customer key is null, then one, else zero, means that we are going to insert the particular values, right? Change flag means suppose if not null, customer key and location key is not equal to source location, then also this is the one. Okay, suppose you found the one, you also going for insert. One means I will go for insert if changed flag. The port of the mapping flow is shown below like this. Okay. In SCD2 version implemented part 2, this is the type. Here is not, we are going to use update strategy. We just, on the basis of flag, we just increment our version numbers, right? In SCD1, we just use the update strategy so that you can update the existing records, right? But if you are going for version, so always we are not using in version concept the existing record. We are not going to update anything in previous record. We just increase the version number, and always we where we are writing the query, then that time we will use the version as max version, right? So SCD2 type of version implementation part 2, how to implement. In this part, we'll identify the new record and insert them into the target, the version value as 1. The steps involved are, what will be the step in part 2? Part 2, we create a filter transformations. Here we'll create the filter transformation to identify and insert new record. Here is instead of router, we just create the filter transformations, right? To identify the insert the new record to the dimension table, drag the port of expression transformation as a new flag, and the source qualifier transformation as customer ID location into the filter transformation. So via the filter transformation, we just identify based on the flag, this record is going for insert or this record is going for update, that like flag basis. Suppose if you notice, here is two flag we have created, like first one is blindly for insert. This is the new record. This there is not any existing record, but in second case change flag we found as a existing record, but location, suppose location is changed in second, so then we go for insert, but previous but with version change, right, in change record. Second part is similar way, like but we are using the filter transformations. Go to the properties tab of filter transformation and enter the filter condition as flag 1, new flag 1. Suppose the flag new flag 1, then now create a update strategy. In this case, we will create the update strategy, right? Transformation and connect the port of the DD transformation, customer ID, location. Go to the property tab, enter the update strategy, right? As a DD insert. Suppose if flag found is filter condition, there is 1, Then you should go for insert the record. Now drag the target definition into the mapping and connect the appropriate port of update strategy, right, to the target definition. Now create a sequence generator and an expression transformation. Call this expression transformation as a expression variable, right? Drag and connect to the next file of the sequence generator to the expression transformation in the expressions and create a new output port as a version. How to here is try to tell like how to update the version you can update via the your sequence generator, because when you are going to insert always, then version will be changed and assign the value 1 to it. Now first value I will assign the 1, right? Now connect the port of expression transformation to the next file version and the target definition port, customer key and the version. The part of this mapping of the mapping flow is shown like this. The first is source qualifier, then lookup table, right? Under lookup there, after lookup we have created the expression, then created the filter transformation. Okay. In parallel, he created the expression for version concept and then use the update strategy. Okay. And in update strategy, they use the version ID, and then now it add the port in your target. There is the second option, part 2, right? If you want to handle SCD to Y version, then you can use like this. In version concept, basis of that on flag, you can update the version via the sequence generators, right? But yeah, only things like in update study, they need to use like dd underscore insert instead of update. Okay. This is the one concept. Now third is nothing the same like some change the record like instantly. Let me explain. In this part, in part 3, we'll identify the change record, right? Suppose if any record found as a change and insert them into the target by incrementing the version number, these steps are involved, right? Suppose want to update any existing record, right? By incrementing the version, then at that time what will happen in our scenario? Same way, create a filter transformation. This is used to find the change record and now drag the port from the expressions. Okay. Transformation, change the flag. Okay. This time we'll check the change flag in the filter transformation. In previous time, if you notice, that time we'll use the only what for a flag, first flag, new flag, right? Then we are going to update insert. But this time we found the change flag. Then source qualifier transformation, customer ID location, like this is, and version into the filter transformation. So this time I will this step of what is telling in create a filter transformation. This is used to find the change record. Now drag the port from the expression transformation change flag. In expression transformation already we have created the change flag on the basis of not is null the particular customer ID and their other conditions. Let me show you the condition. This one, if not is null the customer key and the location. Suppose I just validating the particular record, their location is not equal to source locations. Look, right? Then identify the one. So this time I will use the particular that filtered flag change flag. Okay. Then source the qualified transformations. I will pick the customer ID, location, and the lookup transformation version into the filter transformations. Okay. In filter transformation, I will pick there's 3 column. Then go to the filter transformation property and enter the filter condition as change flag 1. Okay. When change flag is 1, then I will pick that records. Okay. Then create an expression transformation and drag the port of filter transformation except the change flag. Except the change flag, I will pick all record, right? Port into the expression transformations. Got it? Then we'll go to the port type of expression transformation and create a new port, output port of O version, and assign the expression as a version plus 1. Means always will be increment. Instead of sequence generator, here I will use the in expression, I will handle by Y expression the sequence number. Version existing, whatever the version is existing, I will add plus 1. Right? Now create an update strategy transformation and drag the port of expression transformation like customer ID, location, and the output version into the update strategy, right? And then go to the property type and update strategy, and again I will write the DD inserts. This time your output version will be incremented, right? And it will be and customer ID location will be new, this one, because we are just filter the change one, picking the change one, and this time customer ID will be same but location is changed and the version is also changed, right? Then we go to insert that records. Now drag the target definition into the mapping and connect the appropriate port of update strategy transformation to the target. Now connect the next file port of expression transformation. Expression were created in part 2. Part 2, which one created? Let me show, right? There is 2 filter transformation we will create, right? First part we have created like source qualifier. If you notice, there is filter update strategy. Here is try to now connect the next file port of expression transformation in part 2 to the customer key port of the target definition. The complete mapping diagram is shown like this. So this is the diagram. How I can, let me show you properly. So here, if you notice, this is the source qualifier, right? After source qualifier, filter transformation is a part 2 part, right? After this, we have created the update strategy, DD insert, and this is the sequence generator. We use the next file directly. We have tagged your targets, right? As a key version from version 1 to version 2. In second thing, I just take the expression transformation, and this is one tag from your lookup, right? From the lookup in expression transformation, we just pick the all value and created the change flag. The change flag, again we have created the filter transformation. Means in part 3 there is 2 filter transformation will use, and 2 filter transformation, 2 update strategy. First one for directly insert, always new record, and the second things will use the change one. But this one this time also will as a insert, but version will be changed. Version I will change from here is second expressions, just a version plus 1. Whatever I inserted in here, that version I will increment plus 1, right? So this scenario you can handle by router as well, because in router there is group option, so you can handle instead of this 2 filter transformation. But if you want to use like this, then you can create like this, or you can handle by a router as well. So first I'm just handle this scenario in router so that I can explain you, right? Let me open the mapping designer. So I will explain the this scenario via router. Then I will again explain the filter. So let me create. So I will create the same mapping in SCD2, okay, so that I can explain you. This is the, I will change something in SCD2. Actually, this scenario I was handled via MD5, right? But you can handle this way as well, because but I will change whatever I discussed, right? Max version means always like new records. So here, what I did, what I need to change here. Uh, Employee sequence number I will use as a version, right? Always. So this column I will just take, right? So let me add a new column better. Version where version is always number. So I will uh, version column I added here. So again I will go in transformations and will refresh the target table as well here. This is the target. Replace. Okay. So version already came here. Okay. So our scenario is try to tell us. I will pick the version is checksum also I pick, but I will not use the checksum for validation perspective. I will add the version column as well. Let me copy so that I avoid the necessary. Okay, version hash. Okay. Now add new port after checksum. Type the decimal. Write the 0 is the output port. Okay. And the source is also I need to okay. Is source employee table in SCD1 here is telling me I need to change SCD. Here is created checksum, but I will not use the checksum, but yeah, leave it as it is. I can use, but checksum in this scenario, SCD2, I will have a version concepts, right? In version, how to take the version will handle via expression, sorry, sequence generators, right? So that I will be at version 1 to okay. So I will take the take sequence generators, right? sequence or version. Okay, so where I can use this one I will use the routers. So in a router there is condition will be what? Condition will be condition will be like this. First flag is insert always is null, right? If customer is key is null, so first my is insert this one. Second will not is null. Same condition. Yeah, the lookup is not in null, and I can use the checksum as well. Yeah, checksum also I can use because of for validation perspective. This one is also used for changed insert filter. Oh, sorry. Insert, 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 changed row. Insert. First group will be insert new row. Right? Got it? Checksum just keeping as it is, like for comparing that value, whatever. If any column is changed, then we can use like this, right? But yeah, if any column is changed, not equal to, then go for the insert a new record. This is the existing, right? With the new versions, right? This is our objective. The first time your version will be like 1 to whatever in that times, right? And second time, uh, let me show. I think time is it will be 6 minutes after it will disconnect. Let's see. If not complete now, we'll complete tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just trying to pick here because this one some attention required properly. Yeah, here is try to tell like co-location in particular one column, but I just comparing the club of 5 6 column, right? Then you can use the MD5 as well. So that one is can be work, right? Now in part two they try to use the version, right? He created the expression, sorry, sequence number, and the sequence number they added after in your directly in target for version concepts. So I will add anywhere. Can I directly in target or here? So let me. This is the insert new record. Okay. So when we're going to insert new record, that time I need the version number as well, right? So in version, I will configure as a version number start with 1, right? Start with 0. I thought it's okay, right? In current value is 1. So current it will be take 1. It will be increment already. So next value I will take from here to there, right? This is the insert new, and 1 second. In insert new will be handled via the via update study, not directly. Okay. You can handle both way. Want to update study, then you can use the update strategy. Let's see. I will handling that way as well, so that you can relate. Suppose if for SCD1 is there, then how to change it in SCD2 in that time. In second time, I am going to use the updates SCD2 for insert. So I will change. Before that, I need to the version, right? So I will add the version from 1 to 2. So this time I will add the before update strategy. I need some one expressions, and before that I need to add the version column here as well, so that lookup, from the lookup I will add the existing version. Right. Hmm. Not coming, right? In system I'm just trying to. Hmm. We'll connect again. Radhika, just give me 10 minutes more. I will try to complete this task. Salary link is there. Let me. Hmm. Okay, version I also added here. Uh, so version 1 and version 2. So this one I will use the expression. Okay. Why version pick here? Just I need to increment that version from existing to increment. Suppose that one is found as a incremental, means existing record, right? Yeah, Radhika, just I'm adding one output port. Here is only one thing required, existing version 2. I will increment next. Okay, just output version as a decimal. I will add the port as 0. So plus I will just increment to 1, right? When I get here is showing invalid. Why is showing? Okay, not connected. That's right. Okay. Now I till department number I will just problem in just tagging actually. Later do I remove everything. Select all and add all. Okay. Here I remove this one. I will try. I will if anything change not, I will remove the objects. Okay. Here I will add the DD insert instead of DD update. Because with new version, I'm going to add the new reports. Okay, that one is just change. I think everything is again is invalid. Update is to know output links to. Okay, means there is connect the some department. I will connect checksum and version. Now is valid, right? So mapping is valid. So I will handle via a router. That's things, right? So validate. Let's. So this is passed now. So need to create the this one. Okay. So I'm going here in SCD. Yes, SCD to just update the connection. Connection is only source is Oracle. Rest will be changed like Oracle one. Oracle one. Oracle one. Workflow create again w underscore scd to take this link and validate that one properties like data driven. Okay, and want to change the properties as well. Here is bulk, right? So bulk to normal, insert. You can keep as both, no issue, but let's, okay. In update case also, this is the same, but you need to change the no bulk to normal. And remove the delete options because some record already there, right? Delete option also need to remove. So I need to remove the record delete and create table. So let's see, any record is there, no record. So we can execute. Are you available tomorrow, Radhika?
Not tomorrow, maybe Monday. I mean, your Monday. So my Sunday.
Yeah, here I executed, that record is inserted, right? New record. Let's see, I execute again. Execute again, but I need to change something. But yeah, try to available Monday because I need to finish next week most probably, everything.
Okay.
And we just take the session if required anything. I'm just changing this update and commit. Check the again table. What is data? Every version create like 1, 2, 3, right? That one in first and second run. I'm just checking. In the second run. In second run, there is nothing happen. Why? 1 second. They are not found anything change. Oracle one normal. Just remove. Change. Check employee number. Okay, after this we'll check on Monday because I'm just need to drop my son. It's running late. I think it's not working for update. I think we need to check what happened. Swap flag is not properly updating or something.
Okay.
But yeah, insert one is okay, but they are inserting the record. Only just try to insert again. Okay, that time is showing something issue, right? So our objective is, suppose I'm updating this record as 600. Yeah, actually they are updating 620. But instead of updating, oh, this was issue happened because of I usage. Let me 700. Let me execute again. If you notice, they change because that time I use in configuration update as well instead of insert, right? So here inserted new record. Let me check in target table that particular employee, which employee is there, 751, right? There will be two records. We expecting there will be two records for this employee. MP no equal to this one. Got it? First is previous record, like version lower version 3, right? 600 was there, and department number same. But now I was updated 700, but version is increased. Got it? So this is the actually SCD2 all about that. We maintain the historical record as well instead of update the directly. Got it? So this is all about SCD2. But yeah, we'll continue on Monday as well. Some 2-3 scenario will take for SCD2 so that they can everything is clear. Okay. Okay. So I'm just dropping. I need to drop.
Thanks for watching RBP Cloud Technologies.